Brodie Kostecki will be racing in NASCAR, which, to anyone who's been following his career, shouldn't really be surprised because this man is already well studied with the American racing arts. He's done his tours in junior categories across America before he came back to Australia to do Super 2 and eventually Supercars. Now, there's not much known on it at this moment, but it's been reported by Auto Action that Brodie Kostecki will be jumping in a NASCAR at the Indy Road Course event in America. Which, once again, once you look at his previous record of racing in America and the fact that the Erebus team went to the United States to watch a NASCAR race, it shouldn't be at all surprising that he has taken the step and will be jumping into a NASCAR for a proper race. Now, the former championship leader and current championship contender has been showing why he's the man to beat in Supercars this year. Other than a few bits of bad luck and a few incidents, he's been on top of it for what I'd like to say is the whole season, being one of the drivers to actually bring the fight to Shane Van Gisbergen, which over the past few years we haven't really seen many people try and do. And of course, Shane Van Gisbergen. It's worth it mentioning him because he's just come off of a debut victory in NASCAR at the Chicago Street Race. Following a hard-fought push back from P18 towards the front of the grid, Shane Van Gisbergen pulled off a sensational move on Justin Haley to capture the lead and then eventually take the race victory at the Chicago Street Circuit. During an interview after the race, Shane revealed that he reckoned that 10 of the current Supercars field could do exactly what he did in the same car today. And I have absolutely no doubts that Brodie Kostecki is one of those drivers. He's fast, he's hard racing, which is kind of the thing that you need in NASCAR road races. You can't be easy, you can't be giving up space, you need to fight for it and you need to make other drivers fight for it. And here in these clips that are showing now, Brodie Kostecki and Shane Van Gisbergen have fought each other so hard before, down to the line, and Kostecki's a driver that Van Gisbergen really respects. I think Kostecki got a black flag for blocking in these incidents, and Van Gisbergen came out in defense of him saying, it's just racing, he wasn't unhappy, and it happens, you know, last few laps, you've got to fight for those positions, you've got to make the other driver work for it, and Brodie Kostecki knows how to make the other driver work for it. He's no slouch when it comes to this sort of racing. Now, of course, a proper purpose-built road course is a little bit different to a street course, which I think all Supercars drivers would have some level of advantage over NASCAR drivers in, given that Supercars goes to many road courses that are street circuits per year. However, I do believe that Brodie Kostecki carries a significant advantage over most Supercars drivers just due to the fact that he's actually driven like junior level cars of a NASCAR category in a series that's not iRacing. Like, Brodie Kostecki carries more of an advantage than Shane Van Gisbergen in my opinion, so he will certainly be one to beat. Now, the Brickyard 200, which is the event that he's rumoured to be doing, and once again, I just want to clarify, there's not a lot of information known about this, but I'm just going off of what is known. It would be Sunday, the August the 13th, which for us in Australia is August 14th. And honestly, I could see him doing particularly well in it. Once again, so long as he avoids the early cautions, the incidents that may happen, he'll be a driver to beat. Once again, just like Shane Van Gisbergen was. In the past, he's done late model racing and NASCAR K&N series, racing against the likes of Ross Chastain. And these cars as well, they aren't too far removed from a NASCAR. They're not like an F1 car apart, you know? But Kostecki he has this spirit about him, and I do believe that he'll do well. Now, just keep an eye out for more details to be released. I'll probably cover more on them in the future, but this race does fit quite perfectly a week before the Bend Motorsport Park, so he would be able to do it and not have to worry about the Supercars schedule too much. Maybe just the flight back might be a little bit rushed, but Shane Van Gisbergen did it the week before Townsville, so like anything could happen. It's also worth mentioning that this is the only weekend that NASCAR and IndyCar race together at the exact same track at the exact same weekend. So it would be nice to have Scott McLaughlin there as well to show a little bit more support as well for our, you know, down under drivers. He was obviously there for Shane Van Gisbergen, fierce competitor back when they used to race together. But these two, man, they're going to do good things in NASCAR if they eventually move there. But that's all for now. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow with my instant gratification. See ya!